starting to extend his lead down the back straightaway. Coming into the split now is Kevin Carney. I'll tell you what, he is definitely ready for the World Finals. Hopefully he can come out with another world champion, number 1 black plate. Actually, I don't know if it's expert skid be black plate. It's usually the pros, and then the experts used to get yellows. So, Mike Hills on the number 12, white flags out. He's running in second place. Third place is 508 David's period. And then it is Ron Benfield. So, we'll do a rundown. So, your expert bet GP. You know what? That's got to be the number 20, Eric Swick. It is. Looks like an 8. That's Eric Swick that I kept getting messed up. From High Sea to Heights. He is out there running on a Commander. Unfortunately, Alejandro Playan didn't make it to the line. He's running on a Fast Power Sports. And then Mahil's running in first. So in the Ski Master stock, it is going to be Kevin DeCarly, then David Zapirian, Ron Benfield, Paul Cotta, and then Monty Hoggard. Junior Skis, race 3. Junior Skis should be on the line. Race 3, race 4 staging. Monty Hoggard on the 883 with 1 more lap to go. Normally he's up there battling with Paul Cotta. So put your hands together for Kevin DeCarly on the number 20 for the win. David Zapirian running in first. Or second. Mahil's going to take first for his class. Zapirian second for his class. Third, Ron Benfield. And then second place for the GP class is going to be Eric Swick. Eric Swick on that beautiful orange Commander pulled a great start. Unfortunately, wasn't able to fell back a couple of positions. Paul Cotta coming in, and the number 39 was not able to catch him. That was Morgan Beckenham. Down there on the line is race number 3, your junior ski, 10 to 12-year-olds. On the number 7, on his beautiful ski is Yamaha, coming to you from Lake Havasu City, Arizona, Travis Billings. On the number 33, Cash McClure from Sody Daisy, Tennessee, sponsored by TC Freeride, Chase Plumbing. On the 124, Peyton Benson from Lake Havasu. She is sponsored by High Speed Industries, Cometic Gaskets, Redline Oils, Jet Trim, Cometic, and Anderson Power Sports, 424 Performance, Lemon Racing, Chaz Mataz, Fly Racing, Monster Watercraft with Monty Hughes, and Roland. On the 217, Jaden Reyes from Lake Havasu, sponsored by Beach Shack Rental, 100% Works, Jet Trim, Reyes Racing, and Rhino Power. On the 322 from Lake Havasu, sponsored by Camel Towing, Pro Watercraft, High Speed Industries, Jet Trim, and Mom and Dad is Axel Drax. On the 405 from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, sponsored by Commander, Amsoil, Works Racing, Impros, Showtime, Freestyle, Christian Bain. Got 2 more on the next page. On the 515 is Ty Smith. And his sponsors are Go Fast US, Chuck Speed Shop, Works Racing, Liqui Moly, LS2 Helmets, Jet Tribe, Jet Trim, Works H2O Designs, Blowsion, Blur Optics, ODI, and GoPro, Ty Smith. Rounding us off, nope, we got two more riders on the 928 from Lake Havasu, Cash Crawford on his beautiful bright ski, sponsored by Blowsion, Works Racing, and Jet Trim. And rounding us off now on the number 11, who dominated yesterday from Lake Havasu, is Andy Garcia. All right, this is your junior 10 to 12s. Race 3, race 4 should be coming to the line. Though with Andy Garcia. Andy Garcia is going to pull the whole shot on the inside. Christian Bain had a perfect start. From my view, he was the furthest out there alongside with Crawford. So your battle for first place right now is going to be Andy Garcia and Crawford coming down the front straightaway. Andy Garcia with the early lead. Crawford second. Rios in third. Fourth is going to be Billings. Then it is Tice, the 33, Axel. Then Christian Bain, the 222. I thought it was a 222. Working their way around the right-hand side of the track. All right. Looks like Garcia still out in front, working the outside split. It is It is Cash Crawford on the 928 running in second, and check out Jaden Rios hanging on to that Super Jet, running a good solid third. The top three have checked out, though. Coming down the front straightaway now is Cash McClure on the 33. And then it is Ty Smith on the 515, running in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. And then it is Travis Billings coming down this front straightaway. Look at Christian Bain. He's battling with Axel Drax. Christian, one of the smallest riders out there, alongside with Travis Billings. I really do not know how these little tiny kids can hold on to the power of these skis. Oh, we got a rider that subbed it. Catch that rider when he comes around. Oh, there we go. That's Peyton Benson coming down the front straightaway. She's also one of the little tiny riders out there. Great to see her following in her sister's footsteps. Halfway flags are out for your leader, Andy Garcia. And look at Crawford. He is right there within striking distance. And then it is Rios. The top two riders starting to pull a little bit away from Rios. Fourth place, the 33, now makes a move on Ty Smith. Ty Smith working that inside. Cash McClure was able to capitalize. The 3-2-2, halfway flags are out. So I noticed out there on the juniors, a lot of the kids that I've seen over the past few events, they have the same life jacket that's orange. I think that's probably the smallest size life jacket you can get. All right, your leader, Andy Garcia, working that outside split on the left-hand side of the track. Looking smooth and solid. We know him and his father. His father is John Marie Garcia. And then you got Emmy, his sister. So him and Emmy have just been killing it so far this weekend. I was telling John Marie Garcia, who's actually heading to the line right now, told him, if your kids are going to be winning, you got to get out there and win too. And he laughed and said, no. He's running that expert GP class, and it is stacked with a lot of talent. So stay tuned and get ready for your GP ski coming up. Jaden Rhea is still holding third. Peyton Vincent, I'm not sure if she had a bad start or if she had come off her ski, because she's usually up there in the mix too. So Ty Smith getting down low in the tray over on the right-hand side of the track. He is trying to catch up to Cash McClure, but with one lap left to go, I don't think it's going to happen because McClure was just running hot on that right-hand side of the track. One more lap to go for Travis Billings and Axel Drax. This time around, Crawford's going to try to use that inside, knowing that there was possibly a lap rider in front of Andy Garcia, because Christian Bain coming down this front straightaway. One more lap to go for the little man, Christian Bain. So it is Andy Garcia for Moto 1 win today, giving a thumbs up to Cash McClure. They're both giving each other a thumbs up. Third place going to go to the 217. Jaden Rios. Big cheering crowd over here for Andy Garcia. Mr. Rick Powell, how are you doing today, buddy?
Healing up. Enjoying the race.
Well, you're out here taking pictures. Everybody knows Mr. Rick Powell, always coming out and taking beautiful pictures of everybody. Thanks for being out here, Rick. So I believe fourth place is going to go to Cashman.
Did good? Yeah, I can hear myself. You're all in your lives. What's up, guys? Ryder here. We're going to be announcing for Expert Ski GP. So on this Expert Ski line, we got Tyler Ward on pole position. We got JB Gastrone in second. We got Tanner Wright, John Murray. Also have Christopher Landis today. He's actually on his Fast Power Sports. He had a problem with it yesterday. He was racing a stock boat, so it's good to see him on a GP boat today. Looks like we have Cooper on the inside, on the outside pole. And right next to him we have Maddox. And I don't think some other people are on the line yet. And I'll let you know when they get here. like a good day for racing right now, though. We got a decent amount of waves. We got a little bit of wind, so it's going to be very technical for a lot of these guys. This is the type of racing that I like to see. It's going to be fun. It's a great track that the Naughty Water put for us on for this weekend. So I'm excited to see these guys out there, and hopefully we'll have a good race.
Check. This is Charles Hitchard. I'm not going to be announcing because I'm going to be moving the camera. But I just want to give a shout out and say how much I appreciate it when a pro rider comes over here and is willing to get behind the microphone. Because I like that perspective. Absolutely nothing against any of our other announcers, dude. I love Jason. I love all the folks that come here and do the job of announcing because it's tough. There aren't a lot of people that are willing to get behind the mic. But anytime we get the opportunity to put somebody here that really understands what's going on, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get quiet.
Actually try it. Right now looks like first and second are following and third. Tanner working the inside. Let's see if Tanner can do something. Tanner looks like he's able to get around Cooper Sexsnyder. Yep, Tanner able to put that down. He got around Cooper. Now he's got his eyes set on Tyler Ward right in front of him. Outside on the right hand side of the track. Again, when you take the outside split, it's definitely a lot easier, less wavy, and it's a little bit more comfortable, especially in the first couple laps, trying to conserve some energy. Can
you hear me through there?
Yeah, we got Harley here with me too.
What's going on, guys? I just had to do a little hold in, so had to do a little hold in, but we're here now, so currently aware of his name. He is from New Zealand. I'm pretty sure he travelled out here to race this weekend. So
does look like Tanner did get repassed, but it does look like Cooper missed the buoy. So Tanner will get back in front of Cooper right now. Tanner actually trying to work the inside, Cooper on the outside. This is a very close race with the top 5 guys. Very excited. Okay, New Zealand 1-1-1 in first with a decent lead. Maddox in second. Again, not verified that Maddox actually in second. I know he had a little mistake on the track. Tyler Ward in third. And then we got Tanner in fourth. The Cooper are really, really close there. time out there.
Yeah, it looks like still have a New Zealand rider up. Too much action going on. Let's see if anyone takes that green split today.
Harley, to tell you, I mean, I saw in the last race before, I seen the actual green split be a little bit faster. I saw a little bit of time gain.
Here we go. Just to mention now, Tanner's going to make a move on Tyler Ward right now in the green.
Around the outside.
He moves into third place.
Again, I'm telling you, I've been seeing this green split. It's been working for these guys all day, so I'm glad to see Tanner actually put his use to it. He should be able to put his sights onto Maddox Haynes now.
Yeah, that was a good insight from you with that green split. As soon as we talked about it, we witnessed a great pass from them. Maddox takes a little bobble.
Looks like Maddox has a little bobble. Tanner's going to inside. Now let's see. So again, Tanner just got around Tyler. We're going to see if this outside actually has a little bit of advantage, or if this inside is going to make it work. Because we'll be able to see how much time Tanner gains, or if he actually gains time.
Yeah, Tanner's definitely, he's going to have the drive on the inside. He's definitely going to have a shot going into this green split on this lap. So it'll be interesting to see if he can make it work like the last lap.
So again, it's good to have awareness, like I was saying. It looks like Tanner is definitely learning that this inside is a little bit faster. So for him, having Maddox actually not know that inside, who has that little bit of advantage, it's going to help him move his way to the front. We can see right now Tanner actually maybe be able to move us all the way up to first place just by taking this green split.
Yeah, very well said. Like yesterday we were talking about like the riders, when you're at the back analysing what's going on with the track and the riders in front of you and taking advantage of using...
Cooper got lost. Cooper gets lost. Okay, Tanner going inside again. Looks like the New Zealand guy made a little mistake. He should be able to pass Maddox right here.
It's going to be a 2-1 special. He's definitely going to be close to his side by side out on the front straight. It's going to be close to him on the outside.
Can he put up a little motorboat? Okay, again now. He got so close. We're going to see now if Maddox actually does take the green. Seeing that Tanner might have gained a little bit of time. So let's see.
No, this is...
New Zealand guy
he gets lost as well.
He gets lost.
Maddox goes into the lead. Oh, it looks like there's a problem.
Okay, so now we have Maddox in first, Tanner in second. Let's see what Tanner can do.
Dude, what an awesome race so far. So Tanner goes to the inside, Maddox to the outside. So Tanner was pretty close last lap to see if he can capitalize on it this lap.
Alright, we just got the name of the New Zealand. What his name is Trent.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so Maddox with a good lead. Tanner right behind him. Let's see if Tanner makes his green split work on the right hand side of the track. Again, like I was telling Harley, you never know. Maddox may try to take the green split, but let's see if Tanner can actually make the outside work too.
Yeah, I mean, if Maddox was kind of paying attention to that, he should take that green this lap because he can see that he was definitely gaining a lot of time with him and nearly made the track. So let's see what Maddox does right now.
Again, it is very rough out here, so you could gain time at different times just because how the water's reacting at that time. Every time, this is like a supercross track that's moving all the time. It's always different, and there's always something around the corner. And
Here we go.
So Tanner's on the inside, he's on green, Maddox is on the outside. Looks like they're very close coming into it. Yeah,
That's
Tanner has a
going to be
little
close,
bobble.
coming down the front straight.
Tanner's
Side by side, and he
Tanner on
takes
the outside.
lead. Tanner right into the lead.
Great race by Tanner. This is what I'm talking about. Smart, watching the whole race. He was sitting in the back and slowly just picking off guys one at a time, and he sees what's working for him, and he's making advantage. He's taking advantage of it.
That was a really smart and wise ride from Tanner right there. Come on so much, had an awesome day yesterday. And he's just carried it on today.
Again, we're going to see Tanner probably vary a little bit more to the outside. Because with this outside split, it's a very easier and less technical to go through. Okay, when you're on the inside split, it is a lot easier, a lot harder to navigate through that. So for the rest of this race, we're probably going to see Tanner may continue to the outside. Okay, again, top three. We got Tanner in first, Maddox in second, and Tyler Ward in third. Looks like the New Zealand guy might have had a little mistake.
Sorry, I was just checking up on
Looks like Cooper's having a little boat troubles. Sad to see that. He was running in a great position. Hopefully he gets it fixed before the next break.
So actually now, so you see, everyone has kind of realised what Tanner was doing, and now everyone has kind of switched to the green split. So, I mean, he caught on to it a lot earlier than everyone else, and he definitely capitalised and made the moves.
Again, it's about thinking. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of strategy going on. So for someone like Tanner to figure that out early in a race, that is a huge advantage, and it helps him a lot. So it's going to be a good race now. a lot wavier, you know what I mean? It's way more technical, so going on the outside split is definitely easier for these guys, but if you can make the inside work, you can make it work. Okay, last lap.
That's a white flag, Tanner Wright in the lead, Maddox Haynes for second, and Tyler Ward in third.
So again, we got Tanner Wright on the 713, Maddox Haynes at 555 in third place, second place. Then we have Tanner Wright number 30. We got Tyler Ward number 38 in your third spot. Looks like we have Christopher Landis actually in that fifth place spot with JB in front of him with John Murray in that sixth place spot.
So I'm definitely looking forward to watching the pros right now because, like we mentioned, when they make these track changes and you're not the first race out, you kind of need to pay attention in the morning sometimes to see what's going on, what's racing. And
Looks like Cooper got his boat, getting back a little bit better. Maybe he had a little bit of water in it, finally sucked it out, and looks like he's back and running again. So it's good to hopefully have him in a better second moto. Okay, again, we have Tanner Wright in first place. Looks like he's got about a 10-second gap on second place. Maddox Haynes on the 555. And wrapping your top three, we have Tyler Ward in that third place position, number 38.
yeah, so Tanner Wright just cruising home right now. What an awesome race. Congratulations to this young man.
What an amazing job by Tanner. A lot of passes. Amazing. Good strategy by this kid. I'd love to see it. That's a great way to be, especially in this expert class. Having the head on yourself to know what you're doing and take advantage of it.
Oh yeah, that was definitely a very mature ride right there. So,
Great job again by Tanner. Awesome kid. 713. And again, kudos to all of these guys. Maddox on his bullet did a great job. 555. Marine 1. Fast Power Sports. Tyler Ward on the 38. Amazing job. We have Jamie Gasparone on his Walden Racing boat. Also, we got Christopher Landis. Actually got his Fast Power Sports GP1R running for today's motos. Good to see him out here.
it's going to be interesting in the next moto actually because now everyone's probably caught onto this green split. So I should think if one of them gets out front, they're going to be taking the green and seeing if they can make actually the red split work. So see what they can do in the next one.
Again, on your radios, we have Harley Ritchie, Racing for Commander, and me, myself, Ryder Boulevard, Pro Watercraft Racer, having a great time announcing out here. Not able to race this weekend, so we're enjoying announcing for you guys, though. So again, like Harley said, for this next race, we have Pro Ski on the line. We have a couple very good racers. All these kids are under 18 years old, racing the pro class. Amazing talent. It's good to see them out here. I wish it was a little bit bigger class, but again, they're still going to have a fun time. We're going to have a fun time announcing it. So on the line, we have from Lake Havasu City. We got Jaden Richardson, all the way from Australia, actually on the 111, making his Fast Power Sports GP1R work for him this weekend, built by Marine One. All these boats actually on the line are all built by Marine One. So even we have Coy Curtis, a Lake Havasu local kid here, number 155. Amazing kid. I've been racing with him forever. So it's good to see him out here today. We're going to turn up the mic for Harley here in a second. He's a little quiet right now.
Any louder?
Yeah, all right, I can hear you. Yeah.
Check. Is that better than before?
Still a little quiet.
All right.
But first have Harley yell for you guys.
All right, so here we go. Our race director Justin Smith signifying to get the skis into the water.
Again, we have Jake Pierce on his Bullet Marine One build. We have Jaden Richardson on his Fast Power Sports GP1R built by Marine One, and we also have Coy Curtis on the 155 Fast Power Sports GP1R built by Marine One.
So I can't wait to watch this. So the order yesterday, Coy was right in the middle at all times. Jaden always at the outside lines. different audience.
Again, like me and Harley were talking about, we want to see what's going to happen here. We just saw in the last race with the green split actually being a little bit faster. So let's see what these guys actually end up taking. So it looks like Jaden Rich on the outside. Looks like Coy's going to the green. So we should see
here we go. Last race, Tanner Wright capitalized on this. So let's see right now. Coy's definitely going fast through there. It's definitely going to be close coming out.
It's going to be close.
Side by side coming into the front. Coy gets
looks like Jaden. Yep. Coy got around the outside. Jaden got that inside line. Again, Coy got that around the outside sweep. Was able to carry more speed coming into the next buoy.
Yeah, so Coy definitely realized on that green from that last race, and he definitely used it to his advantage. So let's see. Jaden takes it to the inside right now. Coy to the outside.
So again, we did see this blue spin actually have a little bit of a time advantage. Again, for these pro guys, these boats are very, very built. So seeing this difference is hard. It's hard to push these things to the next level. Jaden Richardson and Jake right behind Jaden Richardson with a good third place.
Yeah, let's see what Jake can do in third. We never really see Jake in this situation. He did have a little bit of trouble on the start, so let's see if he can make up some ground. He's definitely in a new position right now. So
definitely for sure, like Harley's saying, it's definitely a different position for Jake. Jake normally has a really good start all the time. His ski really gets out of the hole really good, so it's a little bit different to see him where he's at right now.
Gap looks pretty similar right now to Coy and Jaden. He's definitely pulling away a little bit down that back straight.
About a 4-second gap between Coy and Jaden Richardson right now. Coy, again, he has the flat water, he's out front, and he can read the waves a lot better. So being in that front position, you definitely get a lot more. How would you say it, Harley?
I'd say you definitely. Yeah, I'd say a lot more headspace to kind of see what's going on.
You definitely get more time to read the wave.
You don't have much to think about going forward, so you have no one in front of you, so you can kind of just relax and keep an eye on who's behind you and just go with the flow.
Yeah, exactly like Harley's saying. Looks like these guys are continuing with about the same gap. They're all about 5 seconds between each other. Not much change in events right now. Coy looks like he's really running consistent right now, looking very smooth on his GP1R. Again, he's making this thing work really good. Like me and Harley were expressing about yesterday, they push these things to the limit. These are all aftermarket hulls, everything about them. And these things have been tested for years and years. So for these guys to even put these boats in different scenarios where the boat may not work, that means that they're pushing these things to a whole other level. Because again, these things are fully aftermarket. And for these guys to actually make these boats make mistakes is insane, because that means that they're pushing it to a whole other level.
Yeah, this is definitely the time to test and push those limits. The racing for the big stages. This is definitely the place where you want to test and try new things. So I know that they're working very hard on that flow with Coy. So Jaden nice shot. Racing built by Marine One.
Definitely watching Coy today. He looks like he's a little bit more smooth, a little bit more collective on his ski right now. Looks like around the turns he's having a little bit better keeping the nose out of the water. As of right now, Coy's ski looks a little bit more level than it did yesterday. Again, these guys are all amazing riders. Jaden Richardson's still looking amazing. Again, you guys have to remember he's all the way from Australia, actually. So it's awesome to see him out this weekend. He's all the way here until finals now. And he's out here training and seeing where he's at, what level he's at in America.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. He literally just got off the plane a few days ago from a long flight. We got straight to it. So it's cool to see him out here on track. He's definitely had a better start than yesterday.
Guess that is also one thing to mention. I mean, I know from experience jet lag is a lot, so he might be taking a little toll on him with some jet lag, but it looks like he's making it work. He's running a great second place right behind Coy right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, he should be pretty stoked with how he's running right now. He's definitely going to have a good opportunity in the last lot today. He's going to have
so definitely a lot different from yesterday. Totally two events. Yesterday with the overall win, we had Jake Pierce and then Jaden Richardson at a close second, with Coy rounding out the top three. Yep. So today, total flip. We have Coy Curtis in first, Jaden Richardson in second, and Jake in third. So a full switch around it.
Yep.
It's crazy to see, though. That tells you how much experience these guys actually have and how close the playing field is to actually have the guy that literally got first yesterday to be in the third place spot.
Yeah, maybe after this race we'll try and get some of the pros over here to tell us about the track, how they're feeling and all that stuff. So it'd be cool to get a little insight on how it is out there.
I would like to have insight because, again, from yesterday, it looks like the water's a little bit smaller chop, but a lot more chop. You can definitely see there's a lot more little waves, not as big as it was yesterday.
Yeah, the wind's definitely picked up today. Yeah. It looks like a crosswind going towards the right side.
So there would be some good questions for the pros. I'd like to know how they're feeling on this track today, what the difference is, and what they're actually feeling. Again, we have
about halfway right now. Still a long way to go. And see if Coy will fade a little bit.
Looks like we got about almost a 6-second gap between first and second. Again, a super, super close gap. Anything can happen. 5 seconds is not a lot. Any little mistake by Coy could give Jaden Richardson.
Oh yeah, like we saw yesterday, Coy was pushing super hard behind Jake and actually got a little bit air down the front straight here and did come off his ski, giving Jaden the opportunity to get second place. So anything can happen. It's any man's game right now.
Again, like I said, it looks like Jaden Richardson is actually conserving a little bit of energy. I can see him standing up a little bit more around these turns, and this could actually maybe help him towards the end, actually have some more push on Coy like we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like he's got a good flow right now. He's definitely a taller kid, so I mean, he can kind of just have the pole down and just get a good flow going. Coy's probably a little bit shorter, so I mean, he can get nice and low. Definitely always an advantage being a smaller guy on these skis.
Again, so Jaden Richardson has been training a lot with Kevin Redder, and as we all know, Kevin Redder is one of the greats in this sport. So for Jaden to have someone like that to train with, he's definitely going to have a lot of improvement.
Yeah, he's progressed a lot in the past year for sure. This first year was won a lot since then, so.
Harley, maybe run that one by us one more time. Skis are a little loud coming by the front straight away.
Okay, so I did say Jaden Richardson's come on a lot in the past year. His first race was last year at World Finals, I believe, and I just spent some time in Australia earlier this year racing with him in the GP class, and they've been doing a lot of work. So, yeah, it's cool to see him out here. I can't wait to get out on track with him.
Again, Jaden Richardson from the first round of the Triple Crown this year, he actually did take a first in Poland. So it's good to see him out here after taking a big win like that in his first pro race.
Yeah, that was an awesome race. I was there myself. There was the great like Kevin Redder. We had Jimmy Olsen there. Also, we had the Tide Twins, Tanner Wind was there also. It'd be cool to see them out here in the finals.
Yeah, definitely no disgrace to Harley. He had a great time there. He had a couple boat troubles. So hopefully he'll be able to have something better for us at finals.
Yeah, I definitely can't wait to get out and track with these guys. So green flag still maybe a few laps to go. Coy Curtis still solid. Jake Pierce down in third.
You can definitely see the physical ability from Coy right now. He has been pushing this whole entire time. Coy is looking very, very consistent, and he's got that push on the straight. Again, Coy has been training a lot for this. He's been down for the last 2 weeks, almost every morning, testing this boat, getting it ready for this race and finals.
He's back up.
Okay, again, we have Coy Curtis in first place, Jaden Richardson in second, and we have Jake Pierce on his bullet in third.
So I'm wondering if Jaden had a little bubble. Coy seems to have got a pretty big gap right now. I wonder if maybe he had a bubble on the outside of the track possibly, because Coy's extended that lead 100%.
Looks like about an 8-second gap between first and second right now. Like Harley was saying, Jaden could have a little mistake. So here we go. This is last lap.
White flag, last lap, Coy Curtis. Jaden Richardson in second and Jake Pearson in third.
Again, amazing talent by all these guys. All great racers out here. So again, Coy GP1R Fast Power Sports, built by Marine One, with Jaden Richardson in a close second on the 111 boat, built by Marine One, GP1R Fast Power Sports. And then we have, rounding out your top three, we have Jake Pierce on his 88 Bullet, built by Marine One.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see Jake in the next moto. I mean, he didn't have the best of starts like we mentioned, but if he gets a better start in the next one, it'd be cool to see the boys chase him like yesterday. It makes for an interesting race.
Yeah, to express on that, Jake did have a little bad start. He looked like he had a little bog or something, a little mistake on the start. Was able to get these two actually out in front. Something that we have not seen yet. Because yesterday, Jake had consistent, clean starts, always whole shotting. So it's good to see a little bit of a turn of events.
So Coy's headed down to the checkered flag right now. So it's going to be race win. Coy Curtis with Jaden Richardson in second.
So again, Coy Curtis on his 155 boat, Fast Power Sports GP1R, built by Marine One. Great first place by him. Jaden Richardson on his GP1 Fast Power Sports boat, coming into a close second. And rounding out your top three, you have Jake Pierce on this Bullet. Amazing job.
Yeah, awesome job to all the boys. So our next class looks to be... So right now we've got Ski Yamaha 4-stroke light. I think this is one of the biggest classes of the weekend actually. I definitely had fun watching this one yesterday. It's a stacked lineup. We have Seb Girello, Lucas Severa, Weston Bear, Sophie Benson, Cash Crawford.
We also got Suga all the way out from Japan, actually racing with us this weekend. Awesome to see it. We also, I think in this class we actually only have one girl on the line. Is Sophie Benson. So excited to see her out. She did a really good job yesterday.
So a good start for Bryce Championship winner yesterday with Sugar. Looks like Sugar actually got a pull on him.
Hey, this is a big wave right here. Let's see what happens.
Whoa.
Looks like we have two riders down. Oh no, they're still fine. There's a little bobble on the tray.
Oh, we got a three-way battle right now on the inside. Looks to be Sugar out front with Bryce Chambers on his inside.
Looks like Sugar got a little lost on the track.
Sugar got a little lost right there.
So we got Bryce on the inside. Looks like we have Luke in second, battling with Sugar right now all the way from Japan.
On the outside, Cash Crawford.
It looks like Cash actually might get the whole shot on this one.
Oh, it's going to be close. Looks like it's going to be Cash Crawford for the whole shot.
Cash Crawford looking great. Again, this is his first time on this ski ever.
First time on this ski.
This is amazing to see. Cash Crawford, only 12 years old, in one of the biggest classes that we have this weekend, in a very good lead. Right behind him, we have Ty Smith, actually another young gun. He's actually 12 years old too, with Bryce Chambers behind him.
Oh, this is going to be a fun race. We have your race winner from yesterday, Seb Girello, mid-pack. So let's see what he can do. See if he can work his way up. Cash stretching his legs right now, got in a really nice lead already with Ty Smith in second right behind him.
So it looks like Cash got a good lead. He's going into the green split. He's been making this work, so he's liking it.
I'd like to say a huge shout out to FL Visual for that amazing graphics. For their excuse me. Cash's amazing graphics. It's nice and bright, so we definitely know where he is always.
Again, we're not professional announcers up here, so we might have little mistakes, little talking issues.
I've got to mention, we are definitely not professionals, so bear with us. But
far from it. Okay, so we got a close battle right here. Actually, Luke's trying to work on the outside with your race winner yesterday, working really hard on the inside of him.
Dude, what a gap Cash has right now. He stretched his legs to possibly a 5+ second lead right now.
He is looking very smooth and collected right now. So again, your top three. We have Cash Crawford in first, 12 years old. We have your second place,
Ty
Smith, also a 12-year-old in that second place position. And then behind him, it looks like we have Bryce Chambers. Bryce Chambers, go fast, Superjet.
Across the line on that super bright pink and yellow Superjet, Cash Crawford.
Oh, it looks like we got a pretty good race right here with Brody King and Luke Severa.
King and Lucas Severa right now.
Luke, again, is a great racer with lots of experience. He is pushing hard. This is his first year on the 4-stroke, and he looks like he's been loving it.
Yeah, to mention he's been doing super well on that 2-stroke Superjet right now. His first year on that 4-stroke. So,
and right behind him we have our race winner Sebastian Grillo in that position right behind Luke. So this could be a pretty good race with Seb pushing hard against Luke. These kids are around the same age, and so let's see what they have for each other. Looks like Luke dips it in pretty hard over there on the right-hand side.
Yeah, as well. These skis are really interesting, actually. Yamaha released these a few years ago, and they're definitely a really interesting ski to ride.
Yes, to commentate on what Harley's saying is these skis are very, very new to the industry. So a lot of these are almost test skis to a certain extent because there are a lot of new parts and everybody's running kind of a different combination. So I like to see what people are trying, what people are doing. They all have a little bit different setups.
Yeah, like all the other manufacturer skis, they've spent years and years of developing new parts and everything like that. These are still pretty new, so...
Yeah, like I was saying, they all have little bit different setup. I see a lot of them have the Pro Watercraft rear sponsons, but then a lot of them actually have the blows-in front tubbies. So, even by me looking right now, I can see Cash Crawford actually has the blows-in front tubbies on the front with the Pro Watercrafts on the back. Don't know what he's running for a ride plate, but it looks like he's working for him right now.
Yeah, I'd love to. So halfway right now, with Cash Crawford still in the lead, I would love to know what is going through his head right now. This is his first time in the lead in this class and his first race on the 4-stroke. So we'll see if we can catch him after and see what was going through his head mid-race. And yeah, best of luck to him. No mistakes, and hopefully he brings it home.
All right, Brian is back on the mic. So again, we have your leader right now, Cash Crawford.
Down on the front straight. Is that Seb Girello?
It does look like no unknown rider down right now. But again, so we have your top three. We have Cash Crawford with a pretty decent lead right now over Ty Smith in that second place position, with a close third place Bryce Chambers, and it looks like we have a battle for 4th and 5th place right now. So let's see what we got going.
Yeah, it looks like 4th, 5th, and 6th are really bunching up right now. It looks to be
sure.
Seb Girello coming up on Lucas Severa right now.
Looks like Seb is pushing a lot on him right now. Let's see. So they're going into the back straightaway. Let's see what split they're going to go into in this next one. Looks like Cash Crawford actually has about 11-second lead on second place. Again, this is his first ever race on this skis. So to see him actually getting this far ahead is crazy to me. Again, only 12 years old.
So we just had a little insight. Cash Crawford with a 10-second lead right now, we just counted. So he's definitely stretching his legs away from everyone.
Again, we still have the battle. It looks like the battle is actually coming up a little bit farther.
Is definitely going to cook up right now. Ty Smith takes a little bobble with Bryce Chambers right behind him. Seb Girello also joining the party with Lucas Severa.
Looks like actually Bryce is actually gaining a lot of time on Ty Smith right now. And by doing that, he's actually making little mistakes. So that's giving Luke a chance to actually gain a little bit.
It's interesting. Everyone is following each other right now. I would think the riders would take some different splits just to try, but obviously you want to defend your position because they're all bunched up right now.
For sure, for sure. When you're in the race strategy, you know they know what's best. We can say all we want on this, but in this...
Quick pause. Bryce Chambers trying to sweep the outside of Ty Smith right now. Coming out the splits to see if he can get some drive down the back straight. Looks like
Bryce gets around Ty.
So he sends it on the inside of that left-hander down to the back straight.
Bryce running a great race yesterday. Actually got second overall. The only reason he actually did get that second was Seb was able to get around him yesterday. So it looks like Seb's going on the inside. Ty's onto the outside. Let's see if Seb can gain some time on this inside split. We have not
Cash
seen.
Crawford takes the white flag. His first ever race lead in this class. One lap
First
to
ever
go.
race in this class, actually, for this 12-year-old kid out of Lake Havasu. So again, we have a little bit of change of events.
So Lucas Severa makes the pass on Ty Smith on the last lap.
So again, we have Cash Crawford in second. Cash Crawford in first, Bryce in second. Now we have a change of events for third place. We have Lucas Severa in the third position, getting around Ty Smith. Ty moved him down to fourth place with Seb very close to him. Again, Seb and Ty are both Go Fast team riders, so they know a lot about each other and a lot about their skis.
Oh
so
yeah, good to mention actually Seb Girello also. So we have 3 teammates out there right now. Seb and Bryce was battling it out yesterday, so
the teammates were battling it out yesterday.
The teammates are battling it out, so that was pretty fun to see.
So again, it looks like Bryce actually getting around Ty was able to get Bryce to get a little bit closer to Cash. Again, this is Cash's first race, so you have to give him a little bit of credit. But again, it looks like Bryce has actually got the lead from Cash down to about 5 seconds.
Yeah, he definitely took some ground out of him that last lap. It took him a minute to get around Ty, but as soon as he got around him, he's definitely caught some ground up. So Cash just needs to keep it together in this last split and bring it home. He has a little bubble. It's going to be close coming into this finish line right now.
So we got Bryce Chambers on the inside. We have Cash Crawford on the outside. So let's see what this could be. Looks like Bryce is actually carrying a lot of speed on this inside.
Yeah, it's going to be close coming out to the finish line. Cash is the outside, Bryce on the inside.
Looks like
so
Cash will keep
going. The win, his first ever race.
Amazing job by Cash Crawford.
Awesome job.
12-year-old out of Lake Havasu City. Amazing job by Cash. Great race by him. Good job to all the other guys. Bryce putting in some good passes. Luke putting in some good passes. Also Seth coming from all the way, almost from the back of the pack, passing all the way up to the 4th place position.
Yeah, so this race, Cash Crawford the winner. Bryce Chambers in 2nd. Lucas Severa 3rd. Seth Drill at 4th.
Again, we're not for sure about the results. Again, you have Ryder Wildeboer and Harley Ritchie announcing for you guys today. 2 pro riders that are not racing this weekend, but we are going to get ourselves together and be able to see y'all at finals.
Thank you so much for letting me put some of those pro riders on there. I'm always looking to train up new announcers because we are always looking for announcers because announcing is hard. Jason comes out here, he announces multiple series. He's got to preserve his voice. It is a tough job, so definitely thank you to all the announcers we have. And in the future, I would love to have more than one announcer at every race. So we got to give these guys breaks. They can help each other. They can spot. Somebody can hold the paperwork. Like, it'll make a better experience for all of you if we can swing it to have multiple announcers at these events. So thanks for sticking around through the chaos.
Fire them up. 5 laps. Out in front on the inside, that is Superior, then Alan Weiss, then Paul Cotta. On the outside is Britton Reinhardt running in the 1100 mod class with a 1050cc engine. And it is the 706 Kaplan running in 3rd. 4th place is the 51 of Michael the Missile. Coast, banging the cool temperatures. I know it's not that hot out here today, but that long drive back and the heat yesterday, maybe I give myself a little fluids before the heat comes today. I think the heat yesterday, even though it wasn't that bad, everybody still went to bed pretty early as I've been talking to people this morning. So I think because of the wind, it really didn't make you feel the heat as bad as what it possibly was. Reinhardt starting to extend her lead down the back straightaway for David Speary, but this is a great photo for David. He is running in first place for his class. We have 3 different classes out there. So your Grandmaster stock racing by himself. 51 Michael Missile Williams coming from Missouri, Montana. One of those. Superior out in front for his class. Then it is Kaplan. Kaplan running in the odd class with Brittany Reinhardt. So Alan Weiss running in second place for his class. Third place, coming down the front straightaway, is Paul Cotta. And then it is in fourth place, the number 99 of Alejandro Plant. So Britton Reinhardt unfortunately had a get off yesterday. She was way out in front. She went down. I didn't get a chance to speak with her or her dad yet to find out if she was okay, but obviously she is because she's out there just dominating once again. Now you got a battle for second and third. They're merging together. It is Zopirian, Kaplan, and Weiss all going at it after they came to the merge section. Rider goes down on the blue ski. That was Kaplan. That's going to bump up Weiss one more position, even though they're not racing in the same class. Halfway flags are out for Britton Reinhardt on the 851. Let me run down some sponsors for Britton Reinhardt. She's 12 years old and is killing it. She is sponsored by TC Freeride, Fast Power Sports, Jet Trip, Works Racing, Anderson Toyota, Works Racing, RV Components, FL Visual, 60 Helmets, Jet Pilot, BC Goggles, Guarantee Landscapes, Tasco Gloves, Charged Up, Naughty Shine, and Go Fast Curls, and Cheap Rips. Britton hanging on. So the class that she is racing in with Colin Kaplan, it is a GP ski. So Britton Reinhardt is on a Fast Power Sports and Colin Kaplan is on a Commander. So what Colin Kaplan and Britton Reinhardt have is a 1050cc engine instead of running the big 1500. So it's a slower boat, which means you're allowed to have more control over the ski versus the 1500. The 1500, as you see with the pros and the experts, those skis are fast. So I'm believing that probably Britton Reinhardt's ski does, I would say, 68 to 65. That's just a guess. So Zopirian still running in second, but look at Alan Weiss working that inside split. He is starting to catch up to David Zopirian. One lap to go for your top riders. The Missile getting ready to come down the front straightaway on his. Wait a minute, that's Kaplan on the 706. Definitely can hear the differences in the CCs or the horsepower between these two skis of Britton Reinhardt and Kaplan over the closed. So coming down the front straightaway now is the number 99. One more lap to go for Alejandro playing. And it is Cavalcada in the missile. So Alejandro playing is able to capitalize, make a move on Cavalcada. So bumped him up 2 positions. So Alejandro playing able to get around the missile and Cavalcada. 2 laps. Couple more points to go. Checker out. Way out in front. So, all right. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Britton Reinhardt out there killing it again. We are live streaming, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to share it, like it, post it to different formats, that would be fantastic. It looks like Alan Weiss, David Zapirian, with Alan Weiss now pulling off the moto win. Yeah, David Zapirian's looking a little slow. I saw something on social media that he got hit yesterday. So hopefully he's okay.
When I'm looking for high quality performance oil, Luca Moly Marine is my go-to oil. 2-stroke and 4-stroke, on and off the track. It's the best choice for me, and it should be yours as well.
No, this is your 550 open class. Down there on the line. No, it's not. I got confused because I see that bright orange and yellow ski of Crawford. So on the number 12, we have Jake Shores from Winchester, California. On the 34, Joseph Philippe from Coalinga, California. On the 42, from Westminster, California, Nick Skolten. On the 55, from San Dimas, California, Kelly Dunlap. On the number 189, from San Dimas, California, Wesley Dunlap. On the 220, from Costa Mesa, California, is Ron Kirkes. From Lake Havasu on the 322 is Axel Drax. And rounding us off on the number 928 from Lake Havasu is Cash Crawford. So this is their 4th moto of the weekend. They're doing a 4-moto format. They did 2 on Friday, 1 yesterday, earlier in the morning, and they are running their 4th now. So it is going to be stacked with Skolten, who's really kicking it on Friday. It was definitely a battle between Jake Shores, Wesley Dunlap, Nick Skolten, Ron Kirkes getting some good hole shots. Let's see how this comes out when they get going. race. These guys have been battling all weekend and including Friday. Pretty cool to see them run so many motos. Today, for those of you that do not know, it is double points of the Best of the West Commander Lake Havasu Series. So double points means double points. Starting to extend his lead, Colton. And it is Crawford running in second now. What a ride for Crawford, who was in the back of the pack a couple laps into it. Now he's up in second, starting to put pressure on Skolton. Skolton looks over his shoulder. He swings out wide. Crawford should have gone to the inside. Skolton going super wide. Dragging them shorts in the water when he lays over. So it is Crawford in second. Third place is Kelly Dunlap. And then it is Wesley Dunlap. And then it is the 34. Goes through the least, making his way back now. Things are getting spread out now. Then it is Ron Kirkus. And then the number 12 of Jake Shores. Kirkus has company behind him with Shores on that blue ski. Running out here at the back of the pack. Let's see if he can start catching up. That is the 322. Man, he runs a lot of moves. Now it's the tracks. What's up, Brent DeLay in the house? What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Love being here. Great racing, great day.
So what do you got going on with your race car series right now? Is the season over? Is the season over?
We'll be starting up again October 28th. Come on out. Route number 3 on.
So what kind of racing is that again?
Street stocks.
How did you finish this season?
Third. This race, I got COVID, but we're gonna put it to them this year.
Awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Brent DeLay, your local hero, racing over there at the track. Getting that car as fast as he can. There was one race that I heard working his way from the back of the pack, and you won it, didn't you? Yeah, I heard about that. So Brent DeLay could have possibly have won the whole series if he didn't miss that one race. So the number 3 taking third place. Out in front, still halfway flags are out. Nick Skolton. And then it is Crawford Cash. Running in second. The top 2 have checked out. Third place is Kelly Dunlap, followed by Wesley Dunlap. Wesley running in fourth. white flag is out, ladies and gentlemen, for Nick Skolton. And then it is Crawford Cash still running in second. Skolton looks over his right shoulder. Crawford is still right there. They're running these guys a lot of laps. Coming down the front straightaway now is Kelly Dunlap on the 55. Followed by Wesley Dunlap. Then it is Joseph Lee running in. Coming down the front straightaway, Axel Drax. What he can to try to hang with the pack and not get lapped. But now he is starting to catch up to Jake Shores. Oh, Axel was just about to make a pass on Jake Shores. And then he high-sided, landed down on the side of the ski, and unfortunately he loses the ski. Your leaders right now hitting the left-hand side of the track. I do not understand why Cash Crawford did not try to take that inside split. With Nick Skolton, he is right there in striking distance. So Crawford and Skolton going at it this whole entire moto. First place going out to Nick Skolton on the number 42, followed by Cash Crawford on the 19. Third place coming down the front straightaway is Kelly Dunlap. And look at that. Wesley Dunlap for fourth. Joseph Leap on the 34 was trying to make a move on Wesley Dunlap. That inside has worked for some of the riders over the weekend so far. I'm super shocked that more riders are not trying to use it, but they'd rather stay in the pump wash. I personally would take any option that I could if it's going to help me get out of the pump wash. So on the line right now, race number 9, your junior ski 13 to 15-year-old lights. On the number 3, Jack the Ripper Cobb. Ooh, got a little cheering crowd down there. I can hear him from way over here. On the number 33, Jackson Action Gray from Lake Havasu. Sponsors, I will try to run through that during the race. Ron Kirk is coming in the back of the pack. Not sure what happened to Ron. Oh, he's spent. He's tired. Ron Kirk is always able to get some great hole shots. They ran a lot of laps. So that's probably why Jake Shores is cruising too. And then Axel was able to get back up on his ski. He's got a few more buoys to come around. And then you've got, let's see who else we've got down there. We've got the number 124, Sophia Benson, on the 177, River Crawford. On the 310, Sugar Sato, coming from Japan. AZ, on the 752, rounding us off, Gavin Hoggard from Lanton, California.
Yeah, okay. I'll see if I can get something like that.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing fine. We don't have a ton of downtime, so it's not like I'm trying to.
We didn't play many commercials yesterday, did we?
Yeah, because it's like, but I mean,
today you have.
I'm playing more, yeah. I played them all at the end. But I mean, the branding is killer.
Yeah.
It's going well. I had a blitz this morning, so I'm on like the back up here. Everybody found everywhere. Same spot. It's just not like yeah, it's on your channel like that. announcing another race, and I caught it like halfway. I didn't realize it was just about do it right here.
Bubba's talking to him, so apparently he just did a little bit.
It's like a funny comment.
Funny?
We're getting old together, Brent DeLay says. But let's see what Sugar Sato can do. Gavin Hoggard. Jack the Ripper Cobb. It's so awesome to hear the screams. So the Ripper Cobb is sponsored by Ultimate Watercraft Performance with Brian Boel, Team Gocher Racing, Pro Watercraft, Jet Trim, Adrenaline Trailer, and BSS Racing. On the 33 from Lake Havasu, Jackson Action Gray, sponsored by Team Gocher, Monster Watercraft, London Bridge Electric, Ultimate Watercraft, ACS Products, The Wrap Shop, Serve Pro, BC Concepts, Team Nicholson Painting, Jet Trim, Mads Racing, Photography, Bullseye Auto Glass, and Chip Repair.
Hey guys, it's Taylor Smith. We're here at Jet Trim getting some new mats for race season. Let's go inside.
Hi, Callie. Hey, Taylor, are you ready for those new mats?
Yep, let's get started.
With Monster Watercraft, River Crawford, sponsored by Blosian, Works Racing, and Jet Trim. Gavin Hoggard, I know he's sponsored by his mom and dad. Sugar Sato, sponsored by Yamaha Japan, Hot Products USA, Hot Products Japan, and Factory Zero. I'm looking around. Are they trying to fix the track, or not sure what?
Yeah, we both did. That was why
We're not going yet.
Thought, but we had to have 10 of those set up.
Well, I can tell you, I'm already starting to feel better with this IV going. Getting hooked up. I usually. Yeah, everybody that I was talking to, it seems like we all went to bed pretty early because even though it was windy out, it was hotter than what it felt. And I see Chris Heppy's munching on some pretzels. That looks really good, but that is way too dry for the throat. All right, here we go. Tower of Power, Justin, telling him to fire up. This is race number 9, your ski 13 to 15-year-olds on light skis. Oh, look at that, the 33. And Crawford, you got some battles. Benson on the 124, they were banging bars. Wow, side by side, Robin Crawford with the early lead. The 33 was pulling the whole shot on the outside. That's Axel. No. Yeah, that's Jackson Action Gray, who pulled a great start. See where they are when they come around. It is Crawford out in front. Followed by the 3 of Jack the Ripper, and it is Gavin Hoggard. Oh, the 33, Jackson Action Gray. Man, he was so far out in front of everybody, I'm shocked that he didn't pull the whole shot on the outside, because he was at least 2 boat lengths ahead of everybody. He had the best start. Crawford had the best start on the inside. He was about a boat length ahead of everybody, but then Sophia Benson was completely banging bumpers. She was down super low, wasn't able to keep it hooked up though because the Ripper was able to keep it a little bit more hooked up and had the line on the inside line of Benson. So when you're side by side and you come to that first buoy, if you got the inner side pull, you're going to have the line for the drive as soon as you hook that left turn. Crawford out in front. The number 3 of the Ripper, Cobb in second. Now it's third place is Hoggard. We got some swapping going around. Then it is Benson for fourth. Fifth is Sato. Sixth. Yeah, what a bummer for Action Gray running on the Monsters Superjet. Lonnie Hughes, that ski was fast off the start. As you start heading out off the start, it gets rough with the wind coming right at you. You're going to have some swells, so you got to keep it hooked up. Hoggard picking off a few people, now running in third place. Hoggard definitely running a good moto this time around in the lights class for the juniors. Always nice to see his mom, Mel, and his dad, Monty Hoggard. You can see Gavin down the front straightaway, halfway flags are out. Wow, they are running some laps. And big, huge cheers for second place, Cobb. And then it is Sophia Benson with Sato. And then the 33 of Action Jackson. You don't hear the last name Gray very often. But for those of you that don't know, that is actually my maiden last name, is Gray. I say maiden because that's what's on my birth certificate. But no, I'm not married. She knows I like pink. No. Yeah, so... my father who raised me, Thomas Ward, decided to change my name to be along with my brother. So that is why my last name is Ward and my nickname is Psycho Ward. Thank you, Wendy Haynes. What is the name of the place again if you want to give a shout out? No, come here. Nope. Nope. Then I'm not going to get my wallet. Wendy Haynes, what's the name of it? Hydrate Easy. If you want to get hydrated. So out in front, still Crawford, followed by Cobb. One more lap to go for Gavin Hoggard and Sophia Benson. Sophia running in fourth, Sato in fifth. Then in sixth is going to be Action Jackson Gray. One more lap to go. So this is why I like doing the the IVs is last year at one of the venues, I was so extremely dehydrated that, because I don't drink enough water or enough fluids during the day, and basically I ended up with 2. And what a difference. The Toradol works very, very well for if you have some, instead of taking like Motrin and stuff, you do a little bit of Toradol. Definitely helps relieve some pain. Who is not in pain out there, dominating once again, is River Crawford. Checkered flag. Put your hands together for River Crawford on the number 177. Second place, the Cobb. The Ripper Cobb on the number 3. Third place, it's going to be Gavin Hoggard. Fourth place, Sophia Benson. Fifth place is going to be Sato. And then sixth place is going to be Axel Jackson Gray. Let's go, action. Let's go. Little Action Jackson. All right, down there on the water, race number 10 is going to be your Runabout stock. Your Runabout 1100 stock. So your Runabout stock on the 316, Carlos Lopez Jr. from Bullhead City, Arizona. On the 1100 stock, Runabout. On the number 1 is Abdullah Al-Qadiri. On the number 86, Chris Ennis. On the 311, Tate Cleverly. On the 808, Michael Worley. Was way out in front, but he's definitely under horsepowered out there. So let's see if Tate can hold on to that hole shot. See him when they come around. He is not going to be able to hold that hole shot. Looks like Worley. Excuse me, that's Worley. No, it's Worley. He's going to be battling down the front straightaway with Chris Ennis. Chris Ennis with the early lead, followed by Worley, and then it is Tate Cleverly. And then Abdullah, and then it is Carlos Lopez Jr. So we are missing a rider that was out here yesterday, Miss Renee Hill. She raced in New York, and it pretty much, with that super extremely rough water, it hurt a lot of people. 2 people broke their hands. 1 kid thought he broke his leg. He went away in the ambulance. Their steering was breaking. Ride plates were coming off. Sponsons were coming off. Skis were getting beat, and so were the riders, so they shut it down. There's no need to have anybody get hurt. So Renee Hill's deciding to take the day off and rest up. So Chris Ennis, looking over his shoulder, he definitely is out in front of Worley. And everybody's following the leader on the outside. Nobody's wanting to try that inside. Evenly spaced out. Chris Ennis getting over the bars for some photo ops. Then it is Worley on the 808 running in second. Then it is Tate Cleverly, looks over his shoulders to see where Abdullah is. Abdullah on the number 1. And then here comes Carlos Lopez Jr. So, Take Cleverly, definitely his Sea-Doo Spark, that orange machine out there. He can pull the whole shot. He's got the bottom end, but where he's losing it is on the top end. The Spark definitely doesn't have the top end speed to keep up with a rider like Chris Ennis or Worley. They're on the bigger skis, so they have more top end. But Take Cleverly still running strong in third place, but he does have Abdullah right there, coming up right behind him. Abdullah going down the back straightaway. Does he have the horsepower to pass Cleverly? No, matter of fact, it doesn't even look like Abdullah has much more horsepower than Tate. That is a loud boat out there. That is echoing this whole lake. So Abdullah coming down the front straightaway. He should really try to work that inside. Definitely want to give a shout out to Liquid Molly for being here, setting up some beautiful stuff to make this race site look amazing.
I'll probably leave it with Jamie.
Okay, so one sponsor that we got to throw out is Go Lake Havasu, throwing out some sponsorship for this event. So thank you to Go Lake Havasu. We got Brian Smith and Terry coming down to give me some news. What's up, Brian? I see 550s and 650s coming to the line. Check this out. Chris Ennis way out in front. And Worley now has Tate Cleverly putting pressure. Cleverly is on the gas. They still have a few laps to go. Cleverly still holding off Abdullah. Not sure what's going on with Worley, but Worley has definitely got Tate Cleverly right there to try to make a pass. Let me see on my list, because there is multiple classes. Your Runabout stock is racing by himself. Carlos Lopez Jr. will pull off the win. Your Runabout 1100 stock is going to be Chris Ennis for the W if he holds where he's at. Then it's going to be Michael Worley on the 808 for second, Tate Cleverly for third, and then Abdullah for fourth. That is your running order. So Chris Ennis now working the left-hand side of the track. He is all alone. Ooh! And he almost get bucked off. Wow! That was gnarly. He came into that turn and almost went flying off. He was a riding bucking bronco on that one. So Cleverly now going to try to work that inside split. Abdullah going to the outside. Worley to the outside. Can Tate make up a position? Or can Abdullah capitalize from this? White flag's out. Cleverly looks over. He knows that he has to stay ahead of Abdullah, and if he can get around Worley, he can pull the win. So your battle for the moto win is between Worley, Cleverly, and Abdullah, but Abdullah is putting so much pressure right now on Tate Cleverly, hitting the right-hand side of the track. Let's see what Abdullah's going to do, if he's going to try to work the split over there. So Worley slows way down. Cleverly still right there as far as, and as well as Abdullah. Carlos Lopez Jr. not far off pace. Looks like that last lap, because everybody's battling in front of him and checking up. Carlos Lopez Jr. is running right there behind the pack. That last lap, he's been on the gas. All right, checkered flag went out to Chris Ennis. And look at this battle still between Tate Cleverly and Worley. Worley is like, oh my God, I'm exhausted. And then Abdullah coming in fourth. And then fifth place is going to be Carlos Lopez Jr., but he will be winning his class. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an interview with somebody super special. I didn't realize how little he was until now. Sugar Sato, how are you enjoying the racing here?
とても楽しかったです。2位っていう感じで終わったんですけど、1位の人が、ミスコースしてくれた、ミスコースしたってことで1位になったんですけど、次のレースも、1位目指して頑張りたいと思います。
Okay, so on that last start, because you're racing multiple classes, on that last start you had a great start. What happened when you came in through the inside start? Because you had the whole shot, but what happened through the chicane here?
ホールショットを取ったんですけど、ちょっと曲がった瞬間にこの前のアジアカップで、アウトコースの方の V に向かって行ってしまって、その向かってる時にミスってるってことに気づいて、もう一回インコースの V に向かって行ったんですけども、その頃にはインから後ろのライダー2名ぐらいに行かれて、でホールショット取れませんでした。
Okay, last thing. Who do you want to give a big thanks? And what are you ready for World Finals?
ワールドファイナルは、ジュニア30-15、1位取りたいと思います。頑張って、トレーニングして、次に備えます。
Okay, your biggest sponsor?
Yamaha Japan, Hot Products USA, Hot Products Japan, Factory Zero.
Okay, I remember that was Yamaha Japan, because I remember reading out your sponsors. Sugar Sato, good luck the rest of the weekend, and good luck at World Finals this year. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sugar Sato from Japan, running multiple classes. We wanted to give him a little bit extra time on the mic, as we have him traveling so far away across the world. On that 650 Kawasaki, man, he's got that thing hauling and hooked up. That is Sebastian Perry pulling the whole shot on the inside from their vintage 650, 750 class. This is race number 11, race 12 to the line. I see Carrie Ann Mulvey making her way. So this is the race with Casey Stone in it. So we have the number 144, Luke Mansfield. We have the 713, Sebastian Perry. The 727 of Casey Stone. Pulling the whole shot on the inside. Look who that is. That is Casey Stone out in front. Second place is a Super Jet. That is going to be I am missing some riders. We also have out there is your vintage 550 limited. On the 25, we have Jesse Shores from Winchester, California. On the 159, Luke the Goose Blanton. We have on the 787, Drake Decker. On the 747, Devin Decker. On the 727, out in front, Casey Stone. On the 713 is Sebastian Perry. And on the 144 is Luke Mansfield. Oh, the 713 that pulled the whole shot was way out in front. Sebastian Perry, he must have gone down behind the tower of power because I couldn't see him. So that's putting him in the back of the pack. What a tough break for him. Sebastian, that 713 was gone off that start. Nailed it. Casey Stone running on the square nose. On the Yamaha square nose. Sponsored by the Lewis Team Remax. By the Lake Cal Mini Truck Dismantlers. Hero 365, 24-hour emergency and home inspections. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 riders, and we should have 7. Stone way out in front, the whole front straightaway now. Way out in front. So second place coming down the front straightaway is the 787 of Drake Decker. And then it is Devin Decker on the 747. Oh yeah, you got 2 550s coming around. See what number this is. Oh, announcer's curse. That is the number 26. Or is that's the 25 of Jesse Shores. Just as I was getting ready to start talking about him. Takes a little water sample, but it was able to regroup and get back going. So it looks like Jesse Shores is out in front in the 550 limited class, pulling off first place so far. And then it is Luke, the Goose, planted on the 159, making his way down the front straightaway. Race 12 on the line. Race 12. So let me move my chair into the shade a little bit. We're going to do an interview with Brian Bubba Smith here in a little bit. White flags out for Casey Stone. And then it was running in second place was Drake Decker and then Devin Decker. And then it's going to be Sebastian Perry. The one rider I don't. Where is Luke Mansfield? Luke Mansfield's out there running on a Yamaha square nose. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 Yamaha square noses. One more lap to go for Jesse Shores and Luke the Goose. I really miss watching the Goose race on his X2. He's got a beautiful yellow X2, and he's always a top contender battling. All right, coming down the front straightaway. Who do we have but the one and only 727 of Casey Stone. The 713 making his way through. Unfortunately, Sebastian was not able to capitalize on that hole shot. And he is doing an extra lap, but the checkered flag was out. Second place is going to go to Drake Decker. Third place is going to be Devin Decker. I did not see Luke Mansfield. So that is your rundown. And then it's going to be Jesse Shores on the 25 for the win in the 550 and the 159 of Luke the Goose Blanton. Up next is Ski Women's Lights. It's going to be a big one. Brian Smith, let's get this interview rolling. We're going to do an interview with our promoter from Lake Havasu, Brian Bubba Smith. So what do you got going on? Tell us a little bit about this race series and what you got coming up in the future.
So the race series, three races this year to start it off for the first time. Went really, really well. We're very happy with the way everything's gone. Big thanks to a lot of our sponsors, Jet Tribe. Liquid Molly's been amazing, set up a great display for us here, supported us all the way through. We got Jet Trim, Commander, Anderson Power Sports, a ton of great sponsors backing us up to make this happen. We're going to end up with 4 races next year. We're going to add one more in there and just keep moving forward and growing it.
And of course, you guys are also doing the Texas race series with Naughty Water, and how is that? That's another good series that's been going on too.
Yeah, we have the Texas and the Mid-America series. Terry and the gang did 14 races this year. This is number 14 for them right now. They have been amazing all over the country, putting on races. My hat's off to them. We went back to a couple of theirs, just as fun as these ones. I highly recommend everybody visit the races back there as well. They're a great time. They put on a great show just like this. It's a lot of fun, and my hat's off, man. 14 is a lot to put together.
Yeah, I can only imagine, Brian. So we obviously have awards. We're going to do awards right after the races. So you're going to have overalls and the weekends, correct?
Yeah, we'll have the overalls, the weekends, and a couple special ones for special awards.
So you guys have definitely got your hands full with you having your son and your daughter racing. You're traveling to all these events, plus now you're doing the promotion. That's a sweet trailer you got over there, and you have such a great staff.
Yeah, without the staff, we really couldn't do it. You know, the staff is everything. You know, we were down a few people last time, and it was really hard on us. To have the whole crew is what really puts it together. Hats off to my kids. They've really had to fend for themselves a little bit because me and my wife are working the whole time. We have some really good friends. Charles Anderson's always down on the line holding for our kids. You know, Kyle from Works is always helping them out down there holding. You know, so with the group, the community is amazing. That's why we're in the sport. More than winning and doing all that, the group of people is what keeps us in the sport, and the people that just come out to help you with anything.
Right on, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Brian Bubba Smith, Justin Smith, and the staff for Naughty Water, Commander USA Series of Champions. Thank you, Brian. Any last words?
Nope. Let's get racing.
Let's do this. Look at this stacked line, ladies and gentlemen. You are very welcome. Look at this lineup. Switch my papers. The number 11, Emmy Garcia. The 26, Taylor Smith. We were just talking to her father. I'm not going to disrupt them as they can hear me.
Hey, can I steal a beverage from you guys? Mountain Dew. Thank you.
It didn't look like either ski was faster than the other. But with Britton Reinhardt, she's coming out of the water a little bit on the back. Because she had the inside line on Benson, that's going to put her out in front. So Britton Reinhardt with the early hole shot on the inside, followed by Benson. See who's coming from the outside. So whoever's on the outside is on fire. Here we go. Women's lights. Look at Emmy Garcia down low. She's going to try to cut in and take the line to the next buoy. She goes out too wide. She's got to have to cut back in behind Britton Reinhardt. I think Emmy got a little worried that Britton might have came into her, so she went out super wide. Let me run down through this list. On the number 31, Kaylee Kennedy. On the 124, Sophia Benson. On the 124G, Alex Benson. On the 155 is Kendra Kennedy. I wonder what happened to her ski because she has the number 48. So she's not going to be running on the Curtis family ski on the 218. She also had a great start, but she was getting pinched in the middle. The 218, Carrie Ann Mulvey. And then on the 409 is little bitty Ashleen King. And then rounding us off on the 424, Zoe Chambers. So Zoe Chambers, her little brother raced earlier on the 4 strokes. Oh, Britton Reinhardt almost goes off the ski. She came into that turn, slapped it down on its side. She was able to still keep it going. Out in front, Britton Reinhardt once again. Emmy Garcia coming down the front straightaway, running in second place. Then it is, look at that, Zoe Chambers running in third. What a moto for her. And then it is Alex Benson. It is Kendra Kennedy, followed by Ashleen King. And then it is Carrie Ann Mulvey, then Sophia Benson. And who did I miss? It's a... I missed. It was Kaylee Kennedy that came around, and then it was Taylor Smith. So out in front is... Let me switch. Out in front, starting to extend her lead, is Britton Reinhardt working the back straightaway, getting ready to come into the split option. Second place, ripping down the back straightaway is Emmy Garcia on the number 11, followed by, with a beautiful start, Zoe Chambers looking strong. She's going to follow Emmy on the outside. And Alex Benson just ripped that turn on the yellow. Alex, a world champion. Britton Reinhardt, a world champion. Zoe Chambers, I haven't seen her up in the front like this for a little bit. She has won some motos, but this is a hard class to be in. Zoe running in third place. And who is not so little anymore Zoe and Ashlyn King. Ashlyn King was one of the smallest girls I've ever seen racing, and she is not so little anymore as she is starting to grow up. She's got her brother Brody King out here racing. It's great to see the twins out here. So we are missing a rider that I like to usually see. She is not here right now. She raced yesterday, is Reese Geis. Benson and Alex Benson out there running. Alex currently running in third. Sophia Benson in fourth. Ashlyn King in fifth. Sixth place out there is Carrie Ann Mulvey, followed by Taylor Smith. Okay, one of them got around the other one. That's Kennedy and then Taylor Smith. Put your hands together, white flags out. One more lap to go for Miss Britton Reinhardt. Coming down the front straightaway. Look at Alex Benson putting pressure on Zoe Chambers. Alex Benson can ride these Super Jets very well. There goes the 155 of Kendra Kennedy. And then Ashlyn King. And then Carrie Ann Mulvey coming down. Then Sophia Benson. There goes the 31, Kaylee Kennedy. And then Taylor Smith. I'm curious to know, I'll have to up into Kendra Kennedy's 48 because she is out there running on the 155. I will have to say that these women in this class are going to be a force to be reckoned with at World Finals because they are fast. And they ride so many times a week. Like Britton Reinhardt, who's out in front. I can't even imagine what it takes to get to her level of experience as she is just killing it. It didn't look like her ski was any faster than Alex Benson's, but she was able to pull it from having the line. Britton Reinhardt for the win. Followed by a big cheering crowd for Emmy Garcia. Third place is going to go to the 424 Zoe Chambers, followed by Alex Benson on the 124G. Coming down the front straightaway is Kendra Kennedy, followed by Ashlyn King. And then it is Carrie Ann Mulvey, then Sophia Benson. And then it is Kaylee Kennedy and then Taylor Smith. It was pretty cool when we went to Oklahoma City for a race. Taylor Smith, Kendra Kennedy, Kaylee Kennedy. They all came.
All right, everybody, this is Charles Ginchard on the camera. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. Unfortunately, my day job is conflicting with this live stream, and I need to pack it up and speed as fast as I can to Las Vegas to make an appointment. Tried to push it back as best I could, but unfortunately this is what I could do. So I hope you watched yesterday. Thank you so much for following the races today. They are going to continue, so if you want to see the action, get down here. It's going to be going the rest of the day. This is just, we did Moto 1 through 12 of the morning. They're going to Moto 17, so that's right now. That's ski novice stock about to start. After that, you'll have ski expert lights, ski novice lights, vintage X2, finishing out the first half of the morning with ski women's and expert stock 1500. So 17 motos in the morning, and they're going to do them all again, and then they're going to do awards. So if you want to catch out all the action, come down here. Unfortunately, I have to leave. If you're bummed out and you want to watch more, I live streamed most all of our races, so you probably have a couple dozen hours of this stream you can go back and watch. But thank you so much. Appreciate the support. Definitely big shout out to Liquid Molly. They helped cover a lot of my expenses for doing this. It's not cheap. But we'll be back next year. Going to try and make it better. Going to have
When I'm looking for high quality performance oil, Luca Moly Marine is my go-to oil. 2-stroke and 4-stroke, on and off the track. It's the best choice for me, and it should be yours as well.